pretty dramatic day in court.
It was a wild day in court for Hannah Freeman, a former fourth-grade teacher who was sentenced after stalking her ex-boyfriend 33 times in just 19 days. And calling it wild might even be an understatement. Hannah, the daughter of a police chief, just found out that family ties weren't going to protect her from real punishment. This whole case started with a desperate 911 call.
Continues to stalk me and park her car next to wherever I am and follow me home every night.
What makes this case even more shocking is who Hannah Freeman really was. She wasn't just any teacher. She was the daughter of North Ridgeville's chief of police. And for years, she believed that connection would protect her from any real consequences. This is the story of how privilege, obsession, and entitlement all came crashing down in a courtroom, ending with a meltdown when reality finally caught up to a woman who thought she was untouchable. I'm covering this case here on Women of Crime, where I break down the psychology behind female offenders. If stories like this interest you, hit subscribe. I release 2 new cases every week. Hannah Freeman was 27 years old, had a master's degree, and worked as a 4th-grade teacher in North Ridgeville, Ohio. On paper, she looked perfect. Educated, professional, trusted with children. But behind the scenes, Hannah had a secret weapon she'd leaned on her whole life. Her father, Michael Freeman, the city's police chief. That sense of protection showed itself back in 2022, when Hannah was arrested for disorderly conduct after neighbors complained about loud noise. When officers confronted her, Hannah's reaction revealed exactly how much she thought her family name could shield her.
Is Michael Freeman. I will give you my ID. What's the issue?
She told multiple neighbors the same thing.
And made it clear to neighbors. Rules didn't apply to her because her father was the police chief. That wasn't just arrogance. It was a deep belief that she was untouchable. The 2022 noise complaint arrest should have been a warning. Instead, it only convinced her that her family name would always protect her. Then came 2024. Hannah met David, a middle school teacher in Westlake, Ohio. On the surface, it seemed perfect. Both were teachers, both had clean reputations. But by April, David was done. He told Hannah the relationship was over, and that it was time to move on. Hannah didn't see it that way. In her mind, over didn't exist. That's when things took a dark turn. She started showing up at David's school without warning, parking in the lot, watching from her car. GPS data later revealed she went to his workplace 33 times across 19 different days in just 1 month. Sometimes more than once a day. This wasn't chance. It was deliberate surveillance. And it didn't stop there. David testified that she followed him home every single night. Imagine that, for months, your ex shadowing you from work to home like clockwork. Then, on November 6th, things escalated. Hannah had planned to spend the night at David's apartment. But David had made it clear. The relationship was over. Don't come. Hannah came anyway. And when she found another woman there, she snapped. Instead of leaving, she went to David's unlocked car and stole his belongings. 2 backpacks with laptops, his wallet, car keys, and prescription meds. This wasn't just emotional. It was calculated. She took items David couldn't live without, forcing him to reach out. Finally, after months of stalking and harassment, David called police on November 7th.
Continues to stalk me and park her car next to wherever I am and follow me home every night.
When asked how long this had been happening, David's
answer was devastating. Probably a month. Now a full month of daily stalking before he felt he could call police. The next day, Hannah showed up at his school again. David called 911 a second time. This time, police responded and found exactly what he described. Hannah sitting in her car, watching and waiting. The body camera footage reveals Hannah's mindset. When confronted,
Freeman?
Hannah Freeman? Are you supposed to be up here? You are? Were you in his vehicle earlier? No?
Well, we went to get dinner
Why she was in David's car. Hannah said they'd gone to dinner, trying to spin the theft as something they both agreed to. No shock, no denial, just a casual brush-off. During the arrest, she showed no real remorse and no surprise. This didn't look like a mistake. It looked like someone who finally got caught. Step over.
Putting it down.
Do me a favor, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You don't got anything on you that's gonna stick, poke, anything like that?
No.
While Hannah was arrested outside, David told police
Hannah used David's stolen money to shop while stalking him. At first, she faced 5 serious felony charges: stalking, burglary, 2 counts of aggravated theft, identity fraud, and drug theft. These were not small charges. They could have put her in prison. But by June 2025, those felonies were reduced to just 3 misdemeanors: disorderly conduct, obstructing official business, and possessing criminal tools. How does someone with clear evidence stacked against them walk away with misdemeanors? The answer: privilege, legal strategy, and a justice system that often treats women offenders as people who need help instead of punishment. Her lawyer, Michael Kinlan, worked to downplay everything. He argued the relationship didn't actually end in April, but went on until November 6th, the night of the theft. Even more unbelievable, he claimed Hannah was invited to David's school 33 times in 19 days to help with classwork. Really? A middle school teacher needing an elementary teacher's help that many times? The defense even spun the theft as her just borrowing his bag for a few minutes after finding another woman with him. But evidence showed she took far more: laptops, his wallet, his keys, and prescription meds. On sentencing day, Hannah read from a prepared statement, carefully scripted and delivered, more like a performance than a heartfelt apology.
together, but
You guys, where'd you guys go get dinner at?
Kings.
King's?
Kings, yeah.
Raising Cane's? Which one?
Homestead.
North Olmsted? Okay. Well, we got a complaint from him that you were in his vehicle tonight and you're harassing him and stalking him.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Did you take some items from him last?
Shrink months of stalking into what she called a single evening's mistake. Her statement in court was short, vague, and showed no real remorse. She didn't acknowledge the fear and trauma David endured. Legal experts later said it sounded like a scripted performance, cold, formulaic, and dismissive, like she was just checking a box to get leniency. But Judge David Taddeo wasn't buying it. He'd heard enough.
Are you sure?
8.
Yeah, are you sure you didn't invite her here?
Yes, I never invited her to anything.
Because she said that you invited her here.
Yeah, I know. She probably would have been. She actually yesterday followed me to my apartment, stole stuff out of my car.
Yeah.
Medications that I need, my car keys, which I was finally able to get back from her, a laptop, and my wallet. And she has run up a bunch of charges on one of my credit cards.
The bombshell. Judge Taddeo ruled, "You will serve the first 7 days of this probation in county jail. You are ordered remanded." The words hit like a hammer. Hannah's reaction was instant. She broke down, shrieking and sobbing as the reality sank in. For the first time, someone who believed her privilege would always protect her was facing real consequences.
The incident, I definitely acted out of emotion, and I regret that decision that I made that night, and I will take steps necessary to move on from this incident, and you will not see me back here again.
Okay, thank you.
Someone who had never faced real consequences was finally experiencing accountability for the very first time. Criminal defense attorney Diane Manisher later pointed out the failures that allowed Hannah's behavior to escalate. Warning signs ignored, privilege shielding her from earlier punishment, and a justice system that gave her chance after chance until it was too late.
This is a frankly, a bizarro breakup between two professionals. The pre-sentence investigation does not paint a pretty picture of your behavior, Ms. Freeman.
Then came the sentence.
I'm going to place you on 18 months of community control. You'll be ordered to have no contact with Mr. McKenzie, the victim. In this case, as a condition of community control, you are to wear a GPS device for the first 90 days. You'll be on house arrest with work release. You'll be ordered to undergo mental health counseling, particularly for...
Case study in how privilege, entitlement, and obsession can spiral into crime. Protected for years by layers of privilege, her father's role as police chief, her respected job as a teacher, and even stereotypes about women being less dangerous perpetrators, Hannah thought the rules simply didn't apply to her. Her behavior fit the profile of an entitled stalker. Someone who believes their victim belongs to them, no matter what. Her helping with classwork excuse was classic stalker reframing, turning stalking into caring, theft into borrowing. When emotional manipulation didn't work, she escalated to calculated crimes designed to force her ex, David, into contact. But when the judge ordered her to serve real jail time, Hannah's meltdown revealed her true mindset. She genuinely believed privilege would protect her forever. David's delay in calling police shows another side of this case. How male victims often struggle to come forward, especially against female stalkers. As one viral comment put it, men don't usually call cops about this stuff because they're afraid they'll be laughed at. David reaching out for help showed he was at his breaking point. The outcome was mixed. Hannah only served 7 days in jail, but her teaching career is gone. She'll spend 18 months under GPS monitoring, house arrest, and mandatory counseling. Her lawyer's reputation took a hit after his failed defense, and David finally has legal protection. This case sparked wider conversations about privilege, about how the system treats male victims, and about what happens when institutions protect their own until the evidence is undeniable. Hannah's downfall became a viral moment of accountability, proof that privilege can delay consequences but can't erase them forever. She walked into court expecting to be shielded by her father's position and her professional status. Instead, she walked out in handcuffs. For David, that was validation. Proof that his fears were real and that speaking out may have saved his life. The larger lesson? Entitled stalking behavior must be recognized and stopped early, before it escalates into criminal acts that traumatize victims and ruin lives. Hannah is serving her sentence now, but whether she truly understands what she did wrong, or just realizes she finally got caught, remains an open question. If cases like this fascinate you, subscribe to Women of Crime. I cover 2 new cases every week, diving deep into not just the crimes, but also the cultural reactions. In the next video, I'll be breaking down another case where professional privilege collides with criminal behavior.